welcome back to our take on cruise with Shannon and Roger, or Roger and Shannon.
Either way.
It's wonderful to be back. My name is Shannon McKee. I am with Access Cruise, and we have
Roger Blum with Cruise and Port Advisors. So Shannon, where have we dropped anchor today?
We have dropped anchor at the Barnacle in Coconut Grove. Actually, the Barnacle is the site of the oldest house in all of Miami-Dade County that is still standing. It sits on the water. It's a beautiful little place if you want to come and take a look at the historical site, and it was built in 1891.
Whoa.
And
I know for many people watching, especially Europeans, they're thinking, well, that's pretty new.
Yeah, that's new, right?
In South Florida, that's historic. That is old.
That's a good point, right?
So what season are you dressed for?
I am dressed for, I guess, winter season, because I thought it was going to be cold in Miami. We have a cold front coming through, and I was anticipating it already. So you and I are looking a little Christmassy today.
We are, but what other season is it?
Oh, another season. Wave season.
That's the season.
That's the season. That's true. And if you don't know what wave season is, it is traditionally where the cruise lines take the majority of their bookings for the entire year. It's how they get started of the year, and it's usually so robust. But this year we've had a little bump in the roads and the high seas, and it's not, it hasn't started out as robust as we would like it to. And you and I were talking about why.
Well, I think there's a few things. Obviously, we do know about the C word that's out there and CDC and all of these things. But I was speaking to a few people, and they were also concerned, not so much about the ship, they feel a lot of confidence in that, but they did have some concerns about the protocols of filling out forms and all of the check-in and the pre-sailing stuff, that it would really be burdensome. And quite honestly, if you read some of the websites for the cruise lines and you go through it, it seems like it's a big deal. It really isn't.
It isn't. You and I have both sailed multiple times now, and working through the protocols, I think everywhere you go now, if you're going to travel, if you're going internationally, you're going to have a test. That's the same for the cruise lines, right? You have to register if you've been vaccinated. Again, the same for the cruise lines. So I think it's a protocol that looks super onerous, but really when you get down to it, it's what everywhere is going to need if you're going to go internationally. So I found it really almost more simple than what we were traditionally doing, because they have new technology. So there may be a couple more checkpoints, but when I went through those checkpoints so quickly, it was even quicker than when I would traditionally join a cruise ship.
Yeah, the technology, and I know that's your favorite word.
I love technology.
The technology is there. The cruise lines are using it.
Yes.
Before you sail, for quite some time, you go online, you put in your contact information, your passport information, your credit card. Now there is one more step. You put in your vaccination card.
Right.
48 hours before sailing, you have to get tested. When you show up at the terminal, it takes another minute or two just for them to check your vaccination card and your testing status. And then it's the same, but with less crowds.
Exactly. Less crowds. So I think you have a secret you wanted to share, right?
This is a secret, but I can trust you, and I guess I can trust you guys. This is a great time to sail, because as most people know, the ships are not sailing at 100% capacity. They are limiting capacity. So for instance, when I sailed last month on Royal, there was no wait for the flow rider. At perfect day, my Fitbit said, I have my kids with me, that I did 56 flights of stairs, because as soon as you got down a slide, you could run right back up there with no line and get on the next slide, the same slide, whatever. It's a great time to cruise. It's really great.
Take advantage. Book your cruise now. If you're thinking about cruising, take this opportunity to move forward. Get your cruise booked, because it's going to be a fantastic year. And as we know, as this year moves on and we get past this latest wave of Omicron, the ships are going to begin to fill up again. The cruise ships are going not to be limiting capacity any longer. So this is an opportunity to truly experience a ship with no lines, being able to get into the restaurants, that you might have to go on a wait list before. So book your cruise, right?
Yep.
We've been talking about this for months now.
There's some great deals out there, and it is the safest vacation alternative out there. If you want to leave your house, the safest place to be is on a cruise ship. Yeah. So take advantage.
I agree. Take advantage of the wave season. Lots of deals, so we can do our wave, right?
Oh, that wave. Okay.
Yeah, that wave, right?
Okay, not just the holiday colors. Okay. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.